Welcome to Simply Fit with Sheryle Sage. Today we're going to do a stretch workout for our shoulders and hips. So let's hit the mat and we'll get going with that. In my practice, I hear many people complain about the shoulder and the hip area. Seems to give us a lot of grief, so let's spend some time stretching them out. We can do this after a workout or any time that we feel we need a little stretch. If we are just waking up in the morning, take a couple minutes to move around and circulate some blood through your body. Otherwise, if you've been up for a while, you're good to go. We're going to come in and start with the classic butterfly stretch. I'm going to set my timer. We're going to hold our stretches 30 seconds. We're sitting up tall. Time has started. And my knees are open, so your knees may be up here. That's okay. We don't worry about where the knees go. If we want to take this stretch a little deeper today, let's inhale up and exhale, come forward a bit and hold there. And we can feel that stretch go just a bit deeper into the inner thigh area is our target right here, right where it connects into the hips. Sitting up, taking some pressure off the muscle. We're going to slide the feet out so we have more of a diamond shape. Again, sitting up nice and tall. This time we can round through the spine as we take it down. And we want to feel the stretch in the outside of our hips here. And we may feel it right there. If not, we're going to sink down to where we feel it. Find that nice stretch, mild tug on the muscle. Don't be trying to manhandle your muscles here, okay? Nice and easy, gentle stretch. That's all we're after. Good deep breaths. And up we go. We're going to slide one leg in. If that doesn't agree with us, we'll just take both legs forward and we're going to flex this foot right here. Reaching up. Classic hamstring stretch. Tuck in that core. Fold from your hip joint. And you may come to right here. Look at my spine. It's good and long. I haven't dropped my head down here. Whoop, my ears are in line with my shoulders. So if your ears are in line with your chest, pull it back up and telescope out a bit farther through your leg, through your chest. Deep, steady breaths. We're feeling stretch all along the back of the leg. It's lovely. Let's sit up. Replace our feet. Pull in. Lengthen our spine so we get maximum stretch. Push out through your heel, inhale, and then exhale, fold. Doot, 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 doot. Keeping the ears in line with the shoulders as much as possible. Reaching out with our chest, trying to pull our chest closer to our toe and our toe closer to our chest. Feeling nice stretch all along the back of the leg. Good breath in. Nice steady exhale out. And you should feel some nice relaxation through the back of that leg. We're going to flip it over to our hands and knees for a series on this leg. We're going to start with a crossover. We're going to take a leg up and cross it behind, right there. And then we're just going to look at that toe. If that bothers us to look at the toe, we're just going to keep the cross, okay? Nice and pulled up here through the belly. It looks like mine's hanging down with my shirt, but trust me, I do have it pulled up. And I'm glancing over at that shoulder. We're going to be working with the same leg. So this leg that's back is our target leg. Let's go ahead and bring it up. So now we're on the knee of that leg. My knee is directly under my hip. And I'm going to reach up tall. And what I'm doing is stretching the hip flexor of this leg. Pull your core in. Again, don't let your arm float here or way back here. Keep it reaching up as your knee reaches down. If you want to deepen this one, you got to squeeze through your glute, push the hip flexor forward. That'll get you a little deeper stretch there. Nice steady breath. Good inhales in. Good exhales out. Now we're going to take another form of hamstring stretch. We're just going to slide our hips back and take our leg forward. Again, I'm reaching my chest out to my toe and not dropping my head down to my knee. I'm reaching out. Look at my back. It's beautiful. It's straight. Okay? No rounding through the back here. Reach out through your chest. Feel that good stretch. Oh, all along the back of the leg. We're going to move back into the inner thigh next when our beeper goes off. There it is. Bring your hands to the inside, and we're going to scoot that leg right off the mat. I got my knees stacked right over, or my knee right over my ankle. And I might feel that inner thigh stretch right there. If not, I'm going to drop down a little bit deeper here. And again, only if that agrees with me. If the muscle's shaking out of control here, you need to come up and find your point. Might be here, might be here, might be here, might be lying all the way down. You just go to where you go. You'll get a better visual on the other side here, but you should feel inner thigh stretching. After this, we'll go to outer thigh. So we're going to release that, find our shin bone, pull it in, and we're going to angle our heel towards our groin. Other leg goes back. Foot is pointing straight back. And we're stretching through the outside of the hip of this bent leg. This is called pigeon pose. If we don't feel a stretch here, we continue to lower down until we feel the stretch through the hip. You may need to go all the way flat to feel this one if you've got a good degree of flexibility in your hip. Nice breathing in. Exhaling out. And we're going to bring it up. All righty. Now we're going to take it to the other side on that whole series. I'm going to tuck my shirt in a little bit. There we go. So you can see my core is up here. Extend the leg, cross over, and then we'll look towards that leg. Oh, what are you doing back there? Feeling a nice stretch along side body here. Inhale and exhale. Keep looking towards the toe if you can. If you can. And we'll unwind. Still working with that leg. Now we're going to bring it up, standing up nice and tall. And pressing the back of the foot into the ground. Let's lift the arms up, hip flexor. So remember, if we want to deepen this stretch, we reach up farther, not with our shoulders, but with our waist. Press down and maybe squeeze through that glute a little bit. Pull it in. Nice. Feeling the length. This is great for people that sit at the desk all day long, people that run, people that walk. The muscle gets used a lot in those sports. Alrighty, let's release that down. We're going to send the leg out into our second version of hamstring stretch, folding out, out, out. There we go. We might need some blocks right here if we don't have a good degree of movement through the back of the leg. So keeping the spine long. Remember, we're not rounding here. It's a long, long spine, reaching chest out, reaching and breathing, reaching and breathing. Coming to our inner thigh next. We're getting there. Alrighty, let's scoot that leg right off the mat. Toe points forward, knee right over the ankle. Other toe points back. I'm going to see if I'm getting the stretch I want here. I'm kind of pushing into that. So our inner thigh is our target. And if not, we can take it down. Lizard stretch, this is called. And I feel a nice stretch through the inner thigh, but it's not to the point where my muscle shakes. It's just a good, lovely stretch here. Breathe into it. Keep the core engaged. Up we go, coming into pigeon pose. So we assist our shin bone down. Walk our leg back. And we might feel it right here. So we're just going to stay right and lifted in this. Otherwise, we'll take it down till we feel that stretch. This hip's a little tighter on me. I'm going to hold it right here. I'm going to take those nice steady breaths and just relax into that hip. Try to keep your hip bones a little bit level. It's easier said than done if you don't have a mirror to look at. And this is our last hip stretch. We are going to come up into a bit of a shoulder stretch for you. So same thing, let's tighten up the core. Open up the knees a little bit, and we're going to take one arm forward and just slide back. It's the whole thing. If you want to go a little deeper, walk that hand forward. You can rest the head on the mat or on your fist. You should feel some length through that arm and side body. Nice, steady breathing. And up we go. Now we're going to take this arm up to the sky, and we're going to thread it through. This is called thread the needle. So we're reaching up to the sky, and we're going to come underneath, palms facing up, and then I'm going to lay my back of my forearm down, and I lie down. Thread the needle, thread the needle. Good, even breathing here. Feel the area expand. And slowly unwind. Now we're going to take that arm out to the side, drop it down. And this time we're going to look through this little window that our arm makes. Press our shoulder, front of the shoulder towards the ground, and we feel front of the shoulder opening. And we hold it right there. Nice, steady breath. Hips can be over the knees or pulled back more towards child's pose. Doesn't matter. We're not worried about the hips right now. We're worried about the shoulders. And that arm is complete. Alrighty, same thing other side. You take a little cat-cow if you need a little stretch through your back there. Hand forward, big breath, hips back. And it's still not enough. Walk the fingertips forward. Really think about pulling the hips back as the hand reaches forward. Lots of length through that muscle. All the way down through the rib cage. That should feel really, really good. Let go of that tension in your body by creating tension. Seems contradictory, but it's true. We're going to take the arm up now. It's time to thread that needle. Let's take a big breath as we exhale. We're going to slide it down. Then I'm going to lie into that arm till I feel the stretch. Might be right there. Might be all the way down. You decide. Might need to take top arm a little long just to have a little extra stretch. That's up to you. I feel good right there. I think I'm going to leave it there. Good steady breath. And then we'll press up. One to go. Taking the arm directly out to the side, reaching out a little bit. Take a big breath here. And then I'm going to rotate away from that. My palm is faced on the floor here. And I'm feeling front of the shoulder, front of the shoulder. Keep breathing through. This is our last stretch. We'll give you a nice child's pose stretch to finish, and we'll call it a day, okay? Almost there. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed. Let's pull it back into child's pose. I hope you enjoyed your hip and shoulder stretch today, shutting our timer down. There we go. Let's exhale fully. Inhale, shift, drop the hips, open up the belly. Inhale one more time, exhale back. And you have completed your hip and shoulder stretch. I hope it made you feel a little bit better. You go and have a good day, and we'll see you next time here on Simply Fit with Sheryle Sage. Bye-bye. Have a great day.